Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What up? We're gonna start in 9 minutes as usual. Half past we'll start. Good morning, guys. We're going to start in 6 minutes, all right? I know there probably will only be about 20 people in here because a lot of people are scared to trade and things, but their loss, you know? We will be here still no matter what. See you in a bit. we'll see, guys, how many people in like 4 minutes. If we don't get many people, I'm personally just going to probably stop the stream. I will let you guys know, but I probably will stop the stream and then just focus on the Discord, and probably do a live stream, start there a little early. All right, so I'll see. Give me 4 minutes and we'll see what happens. Obviously, IBO is an easy trade. Sure, a lot of people made a lot of money on this. Yeah, very simple trade on this one. Alright guys, what up? So we're gonna start a little early. Gonna try maybe do this live stream for about 5 minutes or so. I don't expect many people to be here. Obviously a lot of tensions around the world. Things are a little bit different. Obviously I've never traded in a situation like this, but for me, I still apply the same thing over and over again. The same thing. All I do is play the runners. There will always be runners every single day, which is amazing. And that's why I like my trading style, because it works very, very well in any market conditions. But predicting stocks, what's going to happen and what my expectations are, guys, very logically, very simply, you don't even need to have a brain, in my opinion. Obviously, when there's war, the stock market goes down, and obviously the inverse of that is oil goes up. So what do you think happens? That means that the oil plays will run and then the stock plays will go down. Yes, of course, there will be runners like there are every morning. The ones I have here on the left-hand side. So those are the ones to focus on. I'm still going to be doing the same things I do every day. I'm not going to be changing it because it's something different. If anything, I will manage my risk. I'll trade with smaller size. It might be for a week, it might be for 2 weeks until everything settles down. Once it does, then the market will reverse and then back to normal, you know? I love trading these market conditions because it shows you who are the real traders and who are the BS traders. Because everyone will go hiding now, you'll notice that. They will all go hiding. JP Morgan's only allowing people to fly out of the Middle East. Obviously, I'm right here as well, as I'm in Dubai. We are right by the situation. MRBA, what's happening with MRBA? MRBA. MRBA. There's no, I don't know. I don't have an MRBA, unfortunately. Maybe another one. SRM, nothing for you on SRM. It's below demand zone and below VWAP, so I'm not interested in this play. As I mentioned in the Discord early this morning, I was waiting for $13. That's it. $13 and only $13. Anything below $12.99, I don't care. NVTS. Guys, just remember, if you are going to try and trade the same way you always do, you are going to struggle big time in this market. All right? You're going to lose a lot of money. All right? Never try and fight the trend. Obviously, players are not going to do the same thing as always because there's a lot of tensions and people are going to be hesitant to trade and all those things. However, I will still be doing the same way as I mentioned. And for me, right, I trade based on technicals. I'm not trading because of the news or anything like that. If I see the technical setup, I will take the trade. And instead of me holding for maybe my 10-20%, if I normally do that, then what I will do is I will hold for maybe only half of that and I'll trade with half size. So if I do lose, I lose half of what I usually would, right? It's called risk management, the most important part of trading. Trading is easy if you can manage your risk. If you don't, then you suck. Trust me. Because everyone knows what they need to do. Everyone in the Discord and pretty much on Twitter knows my strategy. Why am I better than them? Because I manage my risk. I cut my losses and I focus on the next one. Cut my loss and focus on the next one. Other people try and full port it, hold, keep trying to average down, take out money, take out a loan to try and buy more, so on and so forth, when they could have sold it when they were down 3%, but now they're down 60, 70%, right? Big difference. NVTS is setting up for a bullish technical breakout, but we will see. I doubt it will due to the market. Same as APLD, still bullish as long as it holds this level. Just dependent on the market conditions. TPET with all the high tensions in Iran. What's the ceiling? There's no ceiling on any stock. No ceiling. No ceiling. I don't know what will happen. All I can tell you, if it breaks above $2, that'll probably be a good entry. Right now, I don't really know what will happen. So I would just focus on $2 break, then you can look for your entry, have a stop loss and target from there. I wouldn't hold this overnight and those kind of things. If you want to, that's completely up to you what you decide. But I'm a very conservative trader and I like to have a good sleep at night. Knowing that this can come up or down when I'm sleeping is not a good feeling. So I would just not do it. RGC, nothing on this. I mean, if anything is coming into this demand zone here. These are plays I just wouldn't really focus on, to be honest. When there's a market conditions like this, the easiest thing to do is just focus on the movers because those are the ones that will be traded. But trying to trade this now, nothing really. I mean, it's in a demand zone, which means there's a high probability to reverse, but still, who knows what will happen. HIMS, I don't know what happened to HIMS. I saw it's down like 20%. Yeah, I don't know what happened. What happened here with HIMS? They're dropping offering. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. Nothing on HIMS. It's pretty much breaking support. Support's here at 51, 87. See this? Here we go. There you go. Support right now. It needs to hold this 51.87. It probably will bounce, to be honest. It's a very aggressive downside. 51.87. Yeah, 51.87 is the level you need to watch out for. IBO made me rich. Well done, well done, well done. I did not grab this play, but people who did take it, well done. I said over $1. I even said above here, impulse buy. So whatever you did, congratulations if you got in. SRM, nothing on SRM. SRM, wait for $13. Tesla, difficult to trade this as well. Obviously, market conditions. Maybe above here, 33.40. $33.40 right here. Oops. Yeah, above 33.40 looks good for entries. Above 33 or 334, sorry. Not 3340, 334. VSEE. VSEE, what's happening here? VSEE is running right now. Nothing to do on this. I would not trade it. Maybe above here, above the highest point it's been today, which is $2.11. Above $2.11, then possibly good, yes. Criminal. This one's a former runner. Absolutely nothing on this. Yeah, nothing on criminal. I'm not going to bother. Nothing on this. No volume, downtrend. Not really something to look for. I mean, maybe a possible bullish pennant, but like I said, guys, I'll probably keep repeating myself. But market conditions, nothing will really follow through unless they have volume or top gainers. I don't know about criminal if there's news coming or what's going on, but all I can tell you is that right now there's not much volume on it. If you want to take the trade, I guess it's valid because you have a bullish pennant here, but for me, I need something with volume at least. Please make sure if you do enter anything to have a stop loss and target. Not that I need to tell you that. You should know that before even looking at a chart. Criminal, it's too much. There's too much resistance around this level. Around this 420 level, a little bit risky. Yeah, 420. Around this level is low resistance. Hymns down. Got rid of weight loss drug. This should cut the. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. TPET, Indo, all of those players are just going to run with the inverse of the market. So whatever there is, when there's bad news in the market, i.e. this war situation, if it keeps escalating, these plays will run. Right now, there is no entry on this. I'm trading this based on technicals. If you want to trade this based on the news and fundamental, then that's a different approach. This is no entry unless $2. That's all I will tell you. If you want to enter before, it is up to you, my friend. QUBT is now breaking below as expected with these plays, although it's bullish chart pattern. But when the market is coming down, everything will follow. Maybe a demand zone here. Nothing exciting on this, to be honest. Definitely wouldn't be trading quantum in this market. You're either playing oil or you're trading the top gainers. That's it. You don't have any other choice. Don't trade anything else. Oracle, oh, it's Circle. Oracle, not Circle. This is obviously in a bullish trend, $250. Circle Internet Group, yeah. I'm not too sure what you're looking for on this. I mean, pretty simple that it's in an uptrend. That's all I can really say for this. HUSA, same thing, guys. HUSA, I just want to mention this so I don't have to repeat it again. TPET, HUSA, Battle, USEG, Indo. They will all go with the inverse of the market. Technicals, in my opinion, do not apply to any of these stocks. So when there's bad news and when there's obviously it's going to escalate, if it does escalate, then these will go up. If they don't, then it'll go down. That's all I can tell you. So basing off technicals on this, in my opinion, it's extremely difficult. HUSA, if you want to take a trade above 24.47, if you want to take it now, go ahead. If you want to wait, it's just up to you. For this, it's just really a hit or miss, to be honest. I don't know what Trump's going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. So I don't know. I can't predict. So for me to trade that, I don't trade these stocks, these oil plays, even if they're running crazy. Just because if something happens in the next second, as soon as I enter, then I'm kind of screwed, right? I'm going to lose the trade. So I don't like to trade on that. I like to trade based on the technicals, not on what's anticipating in the market. Or the world, sorry. IBO, VSEE. VSEE is coming right back down. Looks like a pump and dump on this one. Where's this coming down to? Probably around $1, right? Yeah, this $1 level is looking good. Let me just check this. Sorry guys, just give me one moment, please. Give me one moment. Right. Thanks. No problem. No problem. No problem. Let me just retweet this link so we get more people in here, because I know a lot of people won't be trading, which is fine. I'm going to be trading every day. Same thing. I'm not going to be changing anything. I'm actually excited to trade in this market because I learn a lot as well, and it is enjoyable to trade in this because you need a lot of patience, obviously, but it's also what separates you from a good trader, and that's how you'll know if you're a good trader, if you can trade in these conditions. Not too sure what you see on OFA group. I don't see anything on this. Maybe entries above $2.22. Reason is this is a clear resistance level around here. So personally, just wait for that. All right. So we have OFAL entries above 222. Also, be interesting to when you guys put tickers out, just give me a reasoning why you're asking for it, so I can try and give you a little more feedback and help you with it. But best to say, okay, can you give me a chart on OFAL? I'm in this, or why you like it, or what you're looking for on this, or something, so I can give a little more indication of what's going on. Calm, nothing on this. Yeah, nothing on calm, just leave it, nothing. It went straight up and came straight down. Quantum play again, RGTI, nothing, to be honest. They're not going to be a good place to trade in this current market condition. This sector is absolutely nothing to do with the war. So you're not going to make any money on this. If you want to buy it because you think it's cheap and it's going down, obviously because of the market, and you think it's a good time to load up, feel free to do it. But in my opinion, yeah, it's good to load up in situations like this because obviously the market's down and people think it's the end of the world. But the best thing about trading and the market is that what goes up must come down and what goes down must come up. So right now, RGTI is in a demand zone. RGTI. ACHL, like to buy for swing long term. Fair play if you like to buy it. Right now, I just personally wouldn't buy it right now. All right, because you're in a downtrend and there's no sign of a bullish reversal yet. Maybe you can buy it in this demand zone around here, around $9, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here might be a good loading zone. PCSA. This one's a big pump and dump stock, has a big cult following. I would avoid it if you can see the price action of the stock. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Just avoid it. Nothing on this one, Abdullah. Just leave it. Just leave it, just leave it, just leave it. Alright, let me have a look at some other plays. Criminals, a rare earth mineral in Greenland. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing. I tried to buy IBO at $9 or 0.9 on my Webull, never got placed. That's annoying. I tried to buy Bitcoin yesterday at 0.0001 and it never got placed. No, I'm just messing. IBO is coming down. Do I know why it happens? Probably because it you didn't get filled because it wasn't at that price when you bought it. Depends what you use. If you use market order, it will fill you definitely, not at that price, but it'll fill you definitely at any price that it's at, the market price. Yeah, it didn't fill you. Your limit order is probably because it's above your limit order, so it will not fill you anything above what you want to try buy it at. Right. IBO, wait for downtrend break on the 1 minute chart. Rizzo expecting NATO contracts have already placed. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good sector. I mean, it's a very unique sector as well. So niche market. Is HIMS worth investing? Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think the overall chart's bullish. Obviously, it needed a pullback. And with pullbacks happens with the bad news. And obviously, the news was the end of that partnership that someone mentioned. So, yeah. Up to you. I would just wait it out today. I wouldn't really buy anything, to be honest. Monday. What's the rush? PRSO. Oh, expecting a contract. All right. So you're waiting on the contract. Yeah, right now there's nothing on it. So based on technicals, all I can tell you is nothing exciting going on. It's actually in a bearish chart pattern. Descending triangle, which is no bueno. My order was late then. Yeah, so if say for instance the stock was at 0. Say IBO was at $1.10, right? And you put order limit buy at 0.9, it's not going to fill you. It has to come down to 0.9 or lower, then it'll fill you. Unless it was at 110 and you put a market order, then it will fill you at 110 or wherever, whatever the market price was at that time. My Weeble settings. There's a video on our YouTube. You can watch it. It's Weeble settings. Or my layout, sorry. Just type in Weeble and it'll come up. CTOR had a big increase on Friday. Let me have a look at CTOR. CTOR 5 minute. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I like this one. Starting to reverse, 1 hour. Starting to reverse, 4 hours. Starting to push up, 30 minute. Looks pretty good. I'm going to be watching this level here, which is the highest of the day. So 290. Going to mark this level and see if we can break this level. So CTOR waiting for 290 level. Breaks 290, then I'll be interested to look for some entries. If it doesn't get 2, then I won't. So I'll add this one to my watch list. Oh, there it's there, right? DFLI, what's happening with DFLI? Anybody know? Anybody know? Down 22%, nothing on DFLI. When something's down 22% and the market is not in a good position right now, then just do not trade this. This is no good. Yeah, maybe it's at this low here, but for me, it's not my style of trading. Have I seen ECDA? Nope, I have not. Nice, so ECDA is running. What's the news? Is there anything exciting? 500 million equity facility to fund Bitcoin treasury. Cool, cool, cool. But it did this previously, so just be careful. Yeah, just nothing really right now. Not with this price action done it once, twice, numerous amount of times even. RCAT. Yeah, RCAT's good long term from what I saw last time. Right now, obviously, it's very bearish. Maybe good buy zone around this level. In this demand zone. Very cheap right now. This used to be a quite higher price stock now. Yeah, right now, difficult. We have demand zone. We are capped in, oh wait, pulling back to demand zone. So this will be interesting to see. If you can enter here, would be good for swing entries in my opinion. Thank you, INLF. Let me have a look at INLF. INLF, nothing unless 149 break on this, all right? Here's your resistance levels. Too much rejection here. It's coming up, coming down. Just wait for 149, 150. Anything on ZBAO? If it's not in the top gainers, then probably not. No, nothing on ZBAO. Extremely low volume. Not too sure what you see on this. If there's news pending of some sort. But I'll be honest with you, at the moment, stay away, my friend, stay away. Yeah, nothing. I don't see any potential yet. Unless the volume comes in and starts to push to the upside, right? So meaning you're in an uptrend like this and then it's pushed to the upside, fair enough, but I just wouldn't take it anyway, yes. Okay, let's go through the watch list. Let's like up the stream, guys. Let's like it up. Appreciate those guys who are all here still. Means a lot. Okay, ECDA, yeah, $1 big level. CTOR, nothing. 290, remember. IBO is a 1 minute chart. The close above, yeah, IBO looks good now. I mean, some people like to trade something like this. I don't use the 1 minute chart, but this is the 1 minute chart. Got a counter body close above. Use candlestick strategy on that. HCAI, anybody watching this? It is below VWAP, maybe above VWAP. You can look for entries. So close above here would look good. So I would say, even if you do enter now, have a stop loss like max 113. What is this? HCAI entries above VWAP. So just wait it out. We're watching Zeta. Zeta is 16 doll hairs, a bit high for my liking. Got a gap up, but it broke the low of the previous 4-hour candle. This has a gap down. This is not ideal. Yeah, this is not ideal. When it has a gap down, that's bearish. What is this? Zeta, be careful of gap down. Yeah, gap down, not good. You want a gap up. There's a gap up, that's ideal, right? Okay, let me go through the watch list here and have a quick peek. VSE, I would keep this on the watch list. I might probably, or it might reverse, we'll see. But guys, I just want to reiterate for those who are new traders and all still do have experience, all I can say is the best thing to do in market conditions like this is just focus on the mover, right? I always say, it sounds like I say it, but it's not, because these current market conditions, you're not going to be getting the same kind of results. You're not going to get the same runners. There's going to be a lack of follow through due to a lack of volume. Why? Because there's going to be less investors. Why is there less investors? Because they're hesitant to trade in market conditions like this. They don't know what's going to happen. It's unpredictable. So the logical thing is that people will step away. There's less people in the market, less buyers, less sellers. That means that there is not much volume. So that ultimately means that the market won't be running as much. That's it. That is how I conclude it. Right? Obviously, ECDA is a very clear mover right now. Looking very, very good. Don't be surprised if this drops an offering, to be honest. It's insane. Insane. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let me just update this watch list here. So we have a lot of movers. CTOR is down now. Oh no, I had CTOR as a larger. This is a larger time frame setup. It'll just be interesting to see though, because I mean, if you're going to be trading other stocks, especially the oil plays, you need to just keep an eye on who's certain them, because those are obviously the oil plays. And then, sorry, keep your eye on the news, because bad news will push the oil plays up. And if there's no bad news, then the oil plays won't move. But considering market conditions and what's going on right now, SPY is up 0.1%, which is quite surprising. I really thought that gold would be up high, and then I thought that the SPY would literally be I thought the SPY would also be down at least 2-3%. So surprisingly it's not. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm gonna remove this line here. Okay, I'm gonna go through my watch list and then I'm going to head into Discord. Guys, please remember, 2 people messaged me over the weekend. I do not have a Telegram or WhatsApp. I'm never going to DM you asking you for money or tell you to join another private group. They're all scammers. It is not me. Read my pinned tweet, same as Hassie's. We tell you, we do not have any of those. All right. So with that being said, you can click on the link. There's a 1 or 3 month tier. Live trading is every day with alerts, stop loss targets, swing trades and all that stuff. Obviously at the moment, we're not giving any swing trades just because the market conditions are not setting up for that. But we are still giving day trades as normal. All right. Okay, ECDA is looking like $1 is the big resistance level. Do not go and buy it now. That's called FOMO and chasing. Relax. CTOR, waiting for 290. You can mark this and save it. 290 break will be a good entry point. IBO is coming down. Want this to possibly do the infamous yellow line. So we have something like this, and then this, and then this. We shall see. That is my prediction. Hopefully it does that. If not, it's okay. HCAI, we need VWAP on this. Remember, I was posting about this one. Needs VWAP. OP, I like this play. I've been waiting for this all pre-market. I haven't taken any trades. But the fact that this is finally holding this level, which is very important, because we're holding a psychological support. We'll push to the upside, falling wedge, reversal pattern to go to the upside. Hopefully it does. 9, just going to be watching this overall time frame, or larger time frame, bullish. RBNE, gonna wait for 888. Probably won't trade it though. SAFX, probably gonna remove this, to be honest, last week's mover. And then VSCE and INDP. This one is probably also one of the top plays to watch. I'm pretty sure Hassie's gonna be trading this one today. Very strong pre-market. Out of all the plays, this was the real clear mover, unless, or apart from this ECDA that's running at the moment. All right, so catch you guys in the Discord. If you have any other questions, feel free to DM me. I will respond when I can. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.